Have you ever found yourself wide awake in the stillness of the night? The world around you silent, the clock glowing 3 o'clock or 4 a.m. Have you ever wondered why, at these mysterious hours, your mind stirs and your soul feels restless, as if something beyond the ordinary is calling out to you? If you have ever questioned the secrets of heaven, the battles waged in the spiritual realm, or pondered what truly happened before the first breath of humankind, you are not alone. You are part of a generation chosen to seek truth beyond the surface, to listen for the whispers of the divine in the quietest moments. Before we embark on this profound journey, I invite you to like and subscribe to The Chosen, God's Messages and Comments 777 below, if you have ever been curious about these mysteries. Your insight and your voice are vital threads in the tapestry of seekers who long for understanding. Let us begin gently, with a calm heart and an open mind, as we step into the depths of night and the mysteries it holds. Imagine the world at rest, darkness enveloping all, and yet, within you, a spark of awareness flickers to life. This is not mere coincidence. There is a reason you are awake, a purpose behind your sudden alertness. Science tells us that between 3 o'clock and 5 a.m., our bodies enter the REM phase of sleep, a time when our brains are most active, our dreams most vivid, and our subconscious mind closest to the surface. It is a paradox. While our bodies rest deeply, our minds are alive, teeming with visions, memories, and sometimes messages that seem to come from beyond. But what if this awakening is more than a biological quirk? What if, in these sacred hours, the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds grows thin, allowing us to touch the divine, to hear the voice of God, to receive guidance meant only for us? Throughout history, countless souls have found themselves roused from sleep at these hours, compelled to pray, to meditate, to seek answers in the silence. The Bible is rich with stories of such moments: of Joseph, who received life-altering dreams in the night; of prophets and kings who heard God's voice when the world was still. Consider the story of Joseph of Nazareth. In his darkest hour, troubled by fear and uncertainty, he was visited by an angel in a dream. The message he received changed the course of his life and the fate of his family. Joseph's willingness to listen, to trust, and to act upon the divine guidance he received in the night is a testament to the power of these moments. When we wake in the night, our subconscious is open, our hearts are vulnerable, and our spirits are receptive. It is then that we are most able to hear the gentle whisper of God, to receive the wisdom and comfort we need. This is not just a spiritual idea, it is supported by science. As melatonin levels drop in the early hours, our brains enter a transitional state between sleep and wakefulness. This is when we are most likely to remember our dreams, to reflect on their meaning, and to feel the presence of something greater than ourselves. It is a window of opportunity, a doorway to the soul. So, what should you do when you find yourself awake at 3 o'clock or 4 a.m.? Do not rush to return to sleep. Instead, pause. Breathe deeply. Allow yourself to be present in the moment. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? What thoughts or worries are surfacing? Is there a message waiting for me in the silence? This is a time for introspection, for prayer, for opening your heart to the divine. You may find comfort in journaling, in writing down your dreams or the thoughts that come to you. You may feel called to pray, to seek clarity, to surrender your fears and doubts to God. Let us reflect on the words of Psalm 46:10. Be still and know that I am God. In the stillness of the night, when all distractions fade away, we are invited to rest in the presence of the Creator, to trust that we are seen, known, and loved. The peace that surpasses all understanding is available to us in these moments. If only we are willing to listen. That you journey through these sacred hours, remember that you are not alone. Millions around the world experience these nocturnal awakenings, and many have discovered in them a gateway to a more conscious, fulfilling life. The magic is not just in waking up, but in what you do with that moment. Will you seize the opportunity to connect with your inner self, to seek guidance, to manifest your deepest desires? If you have ever felt the pull of the unknown in the darkness, If you have ever longed for answers to questions that seem too vast for daylight, you are part of a chosen generation. Like, subscribe to the Chosen God's messages, and comment 777 below if you are ready to explore the mysteries of the night, to uncover the secrets that await you in the silence. Together, we will embark on a journey of discovery, faith, and transformation, a journey that begins in the quiet hours, but leads to a life filled with purpose, clarity, and divine connection. Let us continue with open hearts and minds as we delve deeper into the meaning of each hour, the messages they hold, and the ways we can harness their power to transform our lives. The night is not a time of fear or confusion, but a sacred space where the soul awakens, where the voice of God can be heard, and where the journey toward truth and understanding truly begins. In the quiet hours between 1 o'clock and 2 a.m., the world outside is shrouded in darkness, yet within, a subtle stirring begins. This is not merely a time marked by the ticking of a clock, but a sacred invitation, a gentle nudge from the depths of your soul. Have you ever found yourself awake at this hour, your mind restless, your heart heavy with unspoken worries or unresolved questions? This is not a random occurrence. It is a moment of profound significance, a doorway to your innermost self. As you lie awake, notice the sensations that arise. Perhaps there is a lingering anxiety, a shadow of fear, or a persistent thought that refuses to be silenced. These feelings are not to be dismissed or hurried away. Instead, they are signals, messages from your subconscious, urging you to pay attention to what lies beneath the surface. This hour is a time for deep introspection, for honest reflection on your emotions, your choices, and the path you are walking. Consider the ancient wisdom that teaches us to embrace these moments of wakefulness. In the stillness, you are invited to turn inward, to explore the landscape of your heart. Ask yourself, what am I truly feeling right now? Is there a worry I have been avoiding, a decision I am afraid to make, or a resentment I have not yet released? The energy of this hour is potent, offering you the clarity and courage to confront what needs to be healed. Do not rush to return to sleep. Instead, allow yourself to be present. Breathe deeply, feeling the rise and fall of your chest. Let your thoughts flow without judgment. If you feel overwhelmed, reach for a journal and write down whatever comes to mind. Sometimes, the act of putting pen to paper can unlock insights that were hidden in the shadows. Other times, a simple prayer or meditation can bring peace to a troubled mind. Throughout history, there are stories of individuals who, in their darkest hours, found guidance and comfort through dreams and nocturnal awakenings. These moments, though unsettling, often precede great transformation. When you wake between 1 o'clock and 2 a.m., you are being offered a chance to listen, to truly hear the whispers of your soul and the gentle voice of the divine. Imagine Joseph of Nazareth, troubled and uncertain, receiving a message in the night that would change the course of his life. His willingness to listen, to trust, and to act upon the guidance he received is a powerful reminder that these moments are not to be feared, but embraced. When you open your heart in the darkness, you create space for wisdom, comfort, and direction to enter. This hour is also a time to surrender. If you are burdened by worries, offer them up in prayer. Speak honestly, as you would to a trusted friend. Ask for clarity, for strength, for the peace that surpasses understanding. Trust that you are not alone, that there is a presence watching over you, guiding you through the uncertainties of life. Let the words of the Psalms wash over you. In the night, I remember your name, O Lord, and I keep your law. These ancient verses remind us that the night is not a time of abandonment, but of intimacy with the divine. In the darkness, we are seen, known, and loved. As you reflect, consider what changes you might need to make in your life to find greater peace. Are there relationships that need healing, habits that need to be released, or dreams that are waiting to be pursued? Use this sacred hour to set intentions, to envision the life you desire, and to ask for the guidance to move forward. If you find comfort in ritual, light a candle, recite a favorite prayer, or simply sit in silence, allowing the presence of the divine to fill the room. Trust that every awakening has a purpose, and that even in the darkest hours, there is light to be found. Remember, you are part of a generation that seeks truth beyond the surface, that listens for the voice of God in the quietest moments. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to like and subscribe to the Chosen God's Messages. Your engagement is a sign that you are ready to journey deeper, to uncover the mysteries that await in the silence of the night. Let this hour be a turning point, a time when you choose to face your fears, to embrace your vulnerability, and to trust in the unfolding of your unique path. The journey is just beginning, and the night holds many more secrets to reveal. As you rest, know that you are held in the arms of grace, and that every question, every worry, is met with compassion and understanding. Continue to walk gently through the night, for each hour brings its own message, its own opportunity for growth and transformation. The darkness is not an end, but a beginning, a sacred space where the soul awakens and the journey toward truth and wholeness continues. In the deep silence between 2 o'clock and 3 a.m., the world seems to hold its breath. The darkness is thick, the air is still, and time itself feels suspended. If you find yourself awake at this hour, it is not by accident. This is a sacred threshold, a moment when your body and spirit are at their most vulnerable, and yet, paradoxically, most open to transformation. The night is not merely a backdrop for sleep. It is a canvas upon which the soul's deepest needs and the body's hidden struggles are revealed. As you lie in bed, perhaps restless or uneasy, you may notice a subtle discomfort, an ache, a heaviness, or a sense that something within you is unsettled. This hour is often a signal from your body or mind that something needs attention. In ancient traditions, this time is associated with the liver, the organ responsible for detoxification and renewal. If you wake repeatedly at this hour, it may be your body's way of asking for care, for healing, for release from burdens you have carried too long. But the message is not only physical. The emotional and spiritual dimensions of this hour are profound. Anger, resentment, and unresolved pain often surface now, seeking acknowledgement and healing. The night magnifies what we try to hide in the daylight. It is as if the soul, stripped of its daily distractions, finally has the courage to speak its truth. Do not turn away from these feelings. Instead, welcome them as messengers, as guides leading you toward wholeness. Consider the story of King Hezekiah, who lay ill in his bed, his heart heavy with fear and sorrow. In his darkest hour, he turned his face to the wall and poured out his soul in prayer. His vulnerability became his strength, his honesty the key to his healing. The answer did not come immediately, but it came in assurance that his life would be extended, that his suffering was not in vain. This story is a testament to the power of faith, of surrender, and of the willingness to face our deepest wounds. If you wake at this hour, do not rush to silence your discomfort. Instead, listen. What is your body telling you? What emotions are rising to the surface? Is there a part of your life that needs healing, forgiveness, or release? This is a time for gentle self-care, for compassion toward yourself and others. You may find comfort in placing your hand over your heart, breathing deeply, and offering a simple prayer for healing and peace. Let your prayer be honest and unguarded. Speak to God as you would to a loving parent or a trusted friend. Ask for strength to face your challenges, for wisdom to understand your pain, and for the grace to let go of what no longer serves you. Remember the words from Jeremiah, "Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for you are my praise." Allow these words to wash over you, bringing comfort and hope. This hour is also a call to action. If you are struggling with your health, consider what changes you might need to make. Are there habits that are harming you, relationships that are draining your energy, or patterns of thought that keep you stuck in suffering? Use this time to set intentions for healing, to envision yourself whole and vibrant, to ask for guidance on the next steps of your journey. You are not alone in this struggle. Across the world, countless souls wake at this hour, each carrying their own burdens, each seeking relief. There is a quiet solidarity in this shared experience. a reminder that suffering is part of the human condition, but so is the capacity for renewal. The night is not only a time of darkness, but also a time of preparation for the dawn. If you feel called, take a moment to like and subscribe to The Chosen, God's Messages. Your engagement is a sign that you are ready to embrace healing, to seek wisdom, and to support others on their journey. Share your experiences in the comments, for your story may be the light that guides someone else through their own night of struggle as you rest. Trust that every awakening has a purpose. The discomfort you feel is not a punishment, but an invitation to care for yourself, to seek help if needed, and to open your heart to the possibility of transformation. The night is long, but it is not endless. With each breath, you move closer to healing, to peace, and to the promise of a new day. Let this hour be a turning point. Embrace your vulnerability, honor your pain, and trust that you are being led toward wholeness. The journey is not easy, but it is sacred. As you surrender to the process, may you find comfort in the knowledge that you are held, loved, and never alone. The darkness will lift, and with it, the first light of hope will shine upon your path. Between 3 o'clock and 4 a.m., the world is at its quietest, and the darkness feels almost sacred. If you find yourself awake at this hour, know that you are standing at the threshold of a profound spiritual moment. This is often called the hour of the gods, a time when the veil between the physical and spiritual realms is at its thinnest. Your subconscious is at its most active, and your soul is open to receiving messages, guidance, and clarity that may not be accessible during the busyness of the day. In these deep hours, your dreams are vivid, your thoughts are unguarded, and your heart is more receptive. If you wake up now, you may feel a sense of agitation or restlessness, as if something important is stirring within you. This is not a random occurrence. It is an invitation to connect with your inner self and with the divine. The energy of this hour is powerful, offering you a unique opportunity to listen, to pray, and to seek understanding. Consider the story of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. In the heart of the night, under the shadow of olive trees, Jesus withdrew to pray, carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. His disciples, weary and overwhelmed, could not stay awake with him. Alone, Jesus knelt and poured out his soul, surrendering his fears and desires to the will of the Father. My Father, if it is possible, let this cup pass from me. Yet not as I will, but as you will. In that moment of vulnerability and surrender, he found the strength to face his destiny. The garden became a sacred space where anguish was transformed into clarity and peace. When you wake at this hour, you are invited into your own Gethsemane, place of honest prayer, surrender, and connection. Do not rush to return to sleep. Instead, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and open your heart. Let your thoughts flow freely, and listen for the gentle whisper of God. This is a time to pray, to seek clarity, and to manifest your deepest desires. You may find comfort in reciting a familiar prayer, such as the Lord's Prayer, allowing each word to resonate within you. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we also have forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. As you pray, notice how doubts and fears begin to fade, replaced by a sense of warmth and reassurance. It is as if an invisible hand is gently guiding you, reminding you that you are not alone. This is your moment to renew your faith, to trust that you are being led, even when the path ahead is uncertain. If you remember your dreams upon waking, take a moment to write them down. Dreams at this hour often carry messages or symbols that can offer insight into your life's journey. Reflect on their meaning and ask for wisdom to interpret what has been revealed to you. Sometimes, the answers you seek come not in words, but in images, feelings, or a sudden sense of knowing. This hour is also a time for gratitude. As you sit in the stillness, consider the blessings in your life, the challenges you have overcome, and the growth you have experienced. Offer thanks for the guidance you have received, and for the opportunity to begin anew. Gratitude opens the heart and prepares you to receive even greater blessings. If you feel called, take a moment to like and subscribe to The Chosen, God's Messages. Your engagement is a sign that you are ready to deepen your spiritual journey and to support others who are seeking truth and understanding. Share your experiences in the comments. Your story may be the encouragement someone else needs in their own hour of darkness. Remember, waking at this hour is not a sign of weakness or failure. It is a sacred invitation to connect with the divine, to listen to your soul, and to embrace the mysteries of the night. Each awakening is a reminder that you are part of a larger story, one that is unfolding with purpose and grace. As the first light of dawn begins to filter through the darkness, know that you have been given a gift, a moment of connection, clarity, and peace. Carry this sense of renewal with you into the day, trusting that you are guided, protected, and deeply loved. The journey continues, and with each step, you move closer to the truth and wholeness you seek. As the night edges toward dawn, between 4 o'clock and 5 a.m., a gentle shift occurs in the world around you. The darkness begins to recede, and the first hints of light touch the horizon. If you find yourself awake at this hour, know that you are standing at the threshold of renewal, a sacred moment that bridges the end of night and the promise of a new day. This is not just a transition in time, but a profound invitation to embrace rebirth, clarity, and hope. In these pre-dawn moments, the world is hushed, and your mind is often at its clearest. There is a unique serenity that fills the air, a sense of anticipation and possibility. You may notice a calm energy within, a quiet readiness to let go of the burdens of yesterday and to welcome the opportunities of today. This hour is a symbol of resurrection, of leaving behind the darkness and stepping into the light. Consider the story of the resurrection of Jesus, which took place at dawn, after a night of sorrow and uncertainty. The women arrived at the tomb to find the stone rolled away, and the angel proclaiming, "He is not here, for he has risen," as he said. This moment is the heart of Christian faith, a powerful testament to the promise of new beginnings, hope, and transformation. Just as the darkness of the tomb gave way to the light of resurrection, so too can your own struggles and fears be replaced by renewal and purpose. If you wake at this hour, take it as a sign that you are ready for a fresh start. This is a time to set your intentions for the day ahead, to reflect on what you wish to create, and to align your actions with your deepest values. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? What can I do differently to nurture my well-being and happiness? Use this moment to meditate, pray, or simply sit in silence, allowing the peace of the early morning to fill your heart. A powerful way to anchor yourself in this new beginning is through gratitude. As you sit in the stillness, think of the blessings in your life, the people who support you, the lessons you have learned, the growth you have experienced. Offer thanks for the guidance and protection you have received, and for the chance to begin anew. Gratitude opens the door to greater abundance and prepares you to receive the gifts of the day. Let the words of Psalm 23 guide you in this sacred hour. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. This psalm is a reminder that, no matter how dark the night, you are never alone. God is always with you, guiding and protecting you, offering comfort and hope. As you meditate on these words, let them fill you with courage and assurance for the day ahead. If you feel inspired, take a moment to like and subscribe to The Chosen, God's Messages. Your engagement is a sign that you are ready to embrace transformation and to support others on their journey. Share your experiences in the comments. Your story may be the encouragement someone else needs as they step into their own new beginning. Remember, Waking at this hour is not a coincidence. It is a sacred invitation to reflect, to renew, and to rise. Each morning brings a chance to start again, to leave behind what no longer serves you, and to move forward with hope and determination. The journey of the night has prepared you for this moment. Now, as the first light of dawn breaks through, step boldly into the day, trusting that you are guided, loved, and destined for greatness. Let this hour be your turning point of time, to embrace the fullness of life, to pursue your dreams, and to walk in faith. The night has given way to the light, and with it, the promise of a new beginning is yours to claim. As the journey through the night draws to a close, a gentle light begins to seep into the world, signaling the arrival of a new day. The hours of darkness, once filled with questions, awakenings, and moments of deep reflection, now give way to the promise of morning. This transition is not merely a shift in time, but a profound invitation to integrate all that you have discovered in the quiet hours into the fabric of your daily life. In these moments, as the first rays of sunlight touch the earth, you may feel a sense of completion, quiet understanding that the night's journey has prepared you for something greater. The lessons learned, the prayers whispered, and the insights gained are not meant to remain in the shadows. They are seeds planted in the fertile soil of your soul, ready to blossom as you step into the day. Take a moment to honor the path you have walked. Each hour of the night has offered its own message, its own opportunity for growth and transformation. You have faced your fears, embraced your vulnerability, sought healing, and connected with the divine. Now, as the world awakens, you are invited to carry this wisdom with you, allowing it to shape your actions, your choices, and your relationships. The dawn is a symbol of hope, a reminder that no matter how long or dark the night, light will always return. This is the rhythm of life, echoed in the cycles of nature and the stories of faith. Just as the resurrection at dawn marked a new beginning for humanity, so too does each morning offer you a chance to begin again, to leave behind what no longer serves you, and to step forward with courage and purpose. As you rise, consider how you can embody the insights of the night in your daily life. Practice gratitude for the gift of a new day, acknowledging the blessings and challenges that have shaped you. Set clear intentions, aligning your actions with your deepest values and aspirations. Nurture your spiritual connection through prayer, meditation, or moments of stillness, allowing the peace of the night to guide you. Extend compassion to yourself and others, recognizing that everyone is on their own journey of awakening and growth. Embrace change with an open heart, trusting that each ending is also a beginning, and that every challenge holds the potential for transformation. Let the words of Psalm 32:5 resonate within you. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. This ancient promise is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring presence of hope. No matter what you have faced in the darkness, the light of a new day brings the possibility of renewal, healing, and joy. If you have found meaning in this journey, take a moment to like and subscribe to The Chosen, God's Messages. Your engagement is a sign that you are part of a community of seekers, individuals who are committed to exploring the mysteries of life, faith, and the human soul. Share your reflections in the comments, for your voice may inspire and uplift others who are walking their own path through the night. As you move forward, remember that the journey does not end with the dawn. Each day is an opportunity to deepen your understanding, to grow in wisdom, and to live with greater authenticity and purpose. The night has taught you to listen, to trust, and to surrender. Now, let the light guide you as you create a life filled with meaning, connection, and grace. May you carry the peace of the night and the promise of the morning with you always. Walk gently, live boldly, and know that you are never alone. The journey continues, and with each step, you move closer to the truth, the love, and the wholeness you seek.